about if your partner has many exes? Is that a green or is that a red flag for you?
How many is many?
Okay.
Is that a
Is
number?
it
Is there a
quantifiable
range?
though?
Okay, at your age,
Okay.
8.
8 at her age.
How long is each relationship?
Uh,
That one.
oh, you have to.
Oh,
you
okay.
need to go in depth,
Elaborate. Why? If it's long, then why? If it's short, then
Like, if each relationship is like less than 1 year kind, then
Okay.
that's a red flag. Like, maybe you the problem or something.
I see.
You know.
If it's long,
If
more
it's
than a year,
long,
is it?
Yeah, like, I don't know, 2 years. Like
Wow.
that.
Ah.
is
Since when?
considered-
Primary school, sia,
Yeah, that's
got
why.
8 girlfriends.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
if
about
eight
let's say
girlfriends-
like 5 of it, right?
Mm.
It's okay. No, 4 of it is long term. Then the other 4 is short term, like 3 months, 4 months. Then the other 4 is like 1 year plus, 2 year plus.
In my age,
Yeah,
how's yeah?
I think can lah.
I think that's a red flag.
Red flag.
Means like, actually I don't know. Wait.
Right. Because some people might say that having a lot of exes means the person is very experienced and
Yeah.
knows what they want.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
becomes
he
a
might
green
be the
flag.
problem.
But at the same time, he might be the problem as well.
Yeah, I wanted to say like, oh, maybe he moved on too fast, but actually that's a good thing that you move on. Like, you don't like just like be sad about your relationship. You know.
Oh, understand.
So like, I don't know. I have to get to know the person.
Hard to say, right?
Yeah,
These sort of things, very hard to say, I
Yeah,
feel.
it's very hard to say. Then for this kind of information, like example, you were trying to get to know the guy. At which point of your relationship would you ask about it? First date,
First date, no lah.
third date. Haven't even first date. You know.
Before I
First
even
text.
first text.
Baru hello
At which point
Baru
do you think?
Baru match. Hello? Yes. How many?
How many
okay,
ex
why?
do you have? And each term, yeah. So
Elaborate. Why? Cik,
The first few dates lah. I think for me, first date already I ask
Oh.
You know?
Oh,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think
Because like if I'm out with a person and I know it's a date, then like I want to get to know your background. Like
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
don't waste time
Correct. Same.
for me-
No waste
for
time.
me,
Yeah.
What do you think is the most appropriate time
Most appropriate time,
for you lah, personally?
Maybe if I actually consider to move ahead with with the person. Because if like if it's a first date, then I'm like, oh, this one red flag, then I will just ignore. I won't even bother to ask. But if it's someone that I would think has potential to go further, then when I reach that point of saying that maybe this one potentially can be something, then I will ask.
But then you ask already, then he say he got 8 exes, then how?
Then I will find out why
Because you see the background already.
I see the background already,
I like.
not bad. Yeah.
Okay.
So like if for example, let's say I had 8 exes, and then after that they explain to me like, okay, the first one is because of this, the second one is because of this, and then if there's a pattern, if the pattern is the person always blaming others, it's a red flag already.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand kan?
Understand.
Understand tak?
Yeah.
Understand kan?
Okay. Does it depend on what the pattern is?
Of course.
Yeah.
If it's something that if there's no pattern, then okay lah, maybe circumstantial. But if it's a pattern thing already, and the problem is that person, then run.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say he has 5 exes.
Okay.
Then he say all 5 cheat on him. Who's the problem?
No,
He bodoh
Wow, I will ask him to self-reflect.
Yeah, I think he dumb, man.
No,
Like,
but like, who is the problem?
If all 5 cheat on him,
All 5.
okay, that first thing I would say, so what have you learned from?
yeah.
Wah, this
Wow,
one
it becomes
tiba jadi
therapy.
counselling
Yeah,
session.
a therapy session
You
already.
need to reflect on your
Correct.
choices,
So I'll be
your
like,
standards.
Yeah, correct. So I'll be like, okay, so why do you think that might be the issue?
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Right.
Yeah, like I'm so sorry for you, but like, why do you think that might be the issue?
But then when he says that, what do you like see of him already? Like at that point of time?
I
macam duit kesian ni like, oh maybe I can fix him, or I can be
used
the one for you.
Oh
or
my god, I
like-
used to. Oh my god, I have
More
saved.
flashback.
Yeah, I was such a savior mentality kind of person. Like to me, like, oh, you're broken, let me fix you. I can fix you. I can be the person to change you. Until I gave up.
Look at me.
Yeah, like, oh my god, it's okay. I am the one because I can fix you. Oh, but tired, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Tiring. That's why I got married to someone that I don't need to fix already.
Ashraf is stable.
Correct. And I'm just like, at the start, I'm just like, oh my god, this is weird. He is not broken. So
Maybe
what do I
I'm
do?
broken.
Maybe I'm the problem now. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, okay. This feels nice. Yeah. So that's the thing. I'll ask them to self-reflect. Yeah.
Then you,
What me?
if you find a girl that has okay. When
Okay.
it comes
Oh my
to this
God,
kind
guy
of
and
things,
girl
yeah,
kan
guy
also
is
matter.
different, you
Yeah.
know.
Correct.
It's different.
Yeah.
When it comes to like if guys have a lot of exes, like girls never really say anything.
Oh my god,
Really?
yeah. When girls have a lot of access
but when
and then
girls
people...
have a lot of exes, wow, later they be like, oh, she's a or like
yeah,
dah
yeah.
kena buat pakai banyak kali, that kind of shit, you know, like this kind of things.
Yeah.
So what, from your point of view,
Or
what
dia
do you
macam
think?
player.
Yeah,
that
player,
kind.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very common.
Yeah,
I come
it's
from a girls'
different.
school, man.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
Then?
I never really thought of it like that before.
No, because it's a thing. It's a thing that this one my relatives always tell me like, oh, when you want to find a guy, you make sure be careful because like they will look at your background. And I have a lot of guy friends, and sometimes like the things they say a bit misogynistic, yeah. And then like they'll be like, oh, tapi dia pernah date si Dini
Si Dini,
yeah, everything,
faham.
yeah.
To
this kind
me,
of thing.
it doesn't matter lah your background. To me lah.
But okay, sorry
Ah.
termasuk Islam sikit.
Okay.
But technically, if you to ikut religious standards for a man to find a woman,
Yeah.
their background is important.
Really?
Yeah, it is part of things that you should consider. Yeah.
What kind of background are you implementing
That's
right
why
now?
one is keturunan, what?
Okay.
Which is your background.
Mhm.
So for example, it's like, okay lah, there's a few, I can't remember of the top of my head right now, but there's the agama part, there's also keturunan, and there's also like, there's 4, I think. Yeah, I can't remember now, but yes, there's 4. Yeah, you can search but that's one of it. That's why they say like, oh, if you want to know someone, you need to see like their background and like their family and so on and so forth, like that.
But then okay,
I think
background.
that's why misogynistic comments, like it's always like that macam
Yeah.
benda-benda, things that are religion based but based on good intent, people try to twist and cherry pick things out of religion to make it more convenient for them.
Yeah.
And this is why I feel like we end up getting
Yeah.
misogynistic comments like that.
Understand.
Yeah.
Oh, never really thought about it like that before.
Yeah. Okay, anyway,
Wait,
moving on.
sorry, I just want to add on. So example, that one you're talking about is background, right? What about, let's say, her aib?
Must share or not lah?
Yeah. Because to me, no need. That's why I don't really care about your background.
Understand?
Yeah. But then now that you say like this,
No lah, bukan. Background doesn't mean you need to tell all your past history.
Yeah.
Background is to see, what kind of family you come
Family,
from.
So it's just like
how's
the
your upbringing,
general
right? Like,
background.
yeah, that kind of. Not say that, you must tell me all your aib and then I can consider. Then like that rabak sia.
Yeah,
Like, none of us are
that's
perfect,
why.
what? Kan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand.
But talking about aib though, I think that's that's something that a bit touchy. Like how
far and how much can you share?
and how much do you share? Yeah.
To my partner or like I'm seeing someone new?
Okay,
Okay.
let's say,
For example, now to Martin
to Martin.
Yeah.
Martin, he knows everything.
But is it because you tell him, or is it because he asks and you don't mind telling, or
You ask She got ask I don't remember see. Do you ask? Or was it I tell? I think it was both.
yeah, and you're okay, right? Comfortable with
comfortable
telling.
with it.
Yeah.
But then like people say like when it comes to the past or what, like don't talk about
Yeah,
it.
correct.
That kind.
Correct.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like technically by right, don't need to
Yeah,
don't need
yeah.
to tell.
Yeah.
But I mean, if within the relationship you want to share, then that's on you lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like but for someone to demand for the other person to, you must tell me.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay,
not
that
right.
one-
That's
yeah.
not right.
I think I only share when it was a comfortable stage.
Kan?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you can trust
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other
yeah.
enough to share. And you know it's like a no judgment zone
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
situation. Yeah. I feel like if someone suddenly asks you to tell your background and forcefully, wow, that's a huge red flag.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Kan? Dia macam, kau
Because
siapa?
when it comes
je?
to exactly, this kind of topic is very sensitive.
Correct,
Like you don't
correct.
tell.
Correct. You don't just anyhow
anyhow, yeah.
say. And somehow it doesn't necessarily make you look good also.
Yeah.
Okay. I will move on to something slightly lighthearted.
Okay.
Slightly a bit more
Quite
lighthearted.
heavy tadi.
No. Still red or green lah. When your partner insists on splitting the check.
Okay.
Red or green flag?
To me, great je lah.
For you.
Yeah,
Tak lah.
the angle perspective is so
Okay.
different.
But honestly, if my partner were to ask me that,
Insist on splitting the check.
I will still like deny no matter how much you beg or whatever.
Also, you pay for
Yeah.
most of stuff. Wow, this is a green flag. Good job.
Like I
Understand.
I don't really
Yeah.
like it sangat.
Yeah.
Even though okay, like I
But
understand.
he's a guy lah.
Yeah, he's a guy, that's why.
He's a guy.
I've talked to like other girls saying like macam, what if the girl wants to split? Then I really don't want. Then she say macam, then just let her split because she wants to do it. If you don't give her the chance to pay you, she will feel like she owes you something, and like she will have to pay you back in the future with things. But then in my
Wow,
mind,
but I feel right. If that's the situation, if it's like, say like it's a first date,
Yeah.
I think because the girl is not interested in you.
tough.
Do you get what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Yeah.
an
So
assumption.
if
True.
she is okay with you paying, means
Like
there's a higher chance of her
Yeah.
liking
yeah,
you.
because
is it?
like for example, like okay, never mind. Then this time you pay, and next time I pay. Oh, second date secured. I don't know. Kan no tak ke? Is it
was
not
plenty.
like that? Yeah, look forward.
Okay, I never thought about it that way. But yeah, but like they will say like she feels like she will
She's
have to owe
indebted.
you, indebted to you and stuff.
Fair.
But then like how do I like say macam, no, really it's okay, you don't have to feel indebted.
I think the follow up you can say is, it's okay, I got this. Dessert you buy I think okay. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay
But
lah.
you still don't want her
Oh,
to
you still
pay,
don't want.
basically.
Or just benda small lah.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be like
Yeah.
dollar for dollar. Right?
Okay.
It can just be something like, I don't know, 10% out of the 100% that you paid for.
Yeah.
It's like
So
something
what? So
way cheaper.
she have to pay now me $10.
No, as in like, let's say you pay $100 for a meal.
Uh,
Then you can just get her to, if she really wants to pay, it means
Yeah.
if she insists, then you can just ask for, okay, sure, then we can just have like a
ice cream.
bubble tea.
Yeah,
Bubble
bubble
tea,
tea.
okay,
like
okay.
something damn
correct.
cheap,
I
you
think
know, just so
I
that
think that would be nice.
she don't feel indebted. What? Right?
Faham, yeah.
That's what I meant lah, like 100%, 10% ratio, you know, that kind.
But I think about it, even if a girl is not interested in you, and then the guy say like, okay, I will pay for you, then she
They
just
just
let
take lah.
just let her
Just
just
take lah,
pay.
kan?
Yeah.
Free ber.
Exactly.
Free
Yeah,
ber.
correct. Just go out.
Yeah,
Okay, since you offered, you know.
Yeah, why not?
Rezeki.
Then is it a green flag or red flag for you though?
Apa?
If your partner insists on splitting the check. Okay, this one for a
I
girl
think
first.
it's like
Okay.
more for ladies lah. Okay.
If it's just a first date kind of thing, I'm okay.
I see.
Yeah.
But if it's not,
If it's
oh,
not
like Martin or what?
like mati lah. No lah, for Martin, I don't know if I should say this though. Like, okay, for me, it's just like right now, like, yeah, even though we're engaged and everything, he's not responsible for my food
Correct.
and my
Facts.
for me. So like, okay lah, if I have to pay, I pay lah. You know,
Mm-mm,
I just pay. But once we're married, you know, like,
Yeah,
like
which is
that
like
one
at my
different.
stage.
yeah, your stage. Then like, okay, this is your responsibility.
Correct,
you
correct,
have
correct.
to take care of this kind of thing. So
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
correct.
yeah.
True.
About you?
If he insists on splitting the check, being married, because like
Yeah, exactly.
from the perspective of being married, I would say, if he insists, must split. It's a red flag.
Kind.
It's a straight up red flag for me.
Yeah.
Because, I don't mind paying tau. It's not about the money part.
Yeah.
It's about the insisting part.
Yeah.
It's like macam, because by right memang like a husband is supposed to cater for like your
needs.
food,
Yeah.
your
Basic
food,
needs,
your
yeah.
medicine, and
Yeah.
so on and so. I mean, I feel like it is only out of nature that they should offer to pay.
Yeah.
But I will always offer to pay. I'm not saying that he must always pay for
Yeah,
me
yeah,
like
yeah.
100% of the time. At some points, I feel like I want to belanja lah,
Yeah,
right? If I want to treat, I will treat. But like it should be, I feel lah.
Yeah.
Might not apply to some, but yeah, it's always nice to feel that you're taken care of lah. Yeah, but it's not his like. Yeah, not saying that 100% he must pay.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, yeah.
I would offer like a lot of the times. Yeah.
But then okay, let's say on a first date or second date, the girl were to insist, like, oh, I want to pay. Then the guy like, oh, sure, okay, split. But then in the lady's heart, macam,
I feel that that's a girl's problem.
oh, that's
yeah.
the girl's problem already.
Yeah.
I mean, if you insist to split, then you
Yeah,
perangai
like you
toxic
just testing.
Yeah, then when you're testing, you damn toxic
Yeah.
Okay, understand.
Like you ask a question, you should expect both answers.
Correct. You should be okay with both answers.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
Then habis tanya benda nak sort sendiri.
Yeah, it's the kind yang macam it's the am I fat question.
Yeah,
It's the same.
yeah.
It's like you ask that question.
Yeah, you
If-
must make sure be
You
able to
really-
handle
yeah,
the
correct.
truth.
But then do you all do this kind of question sometimes?
No. Sometimes.
Okay. Jokingly, yes. I will always ask. I will always be like, you actually don't love me, right?
Yeah. I'm not your type, right?
Yeah. Like, am I fat? I'm
Problem
fat, right?
ah.
No lah, you're not fat. No, I'm fat lah, right? You don't lie to me, you know that guy. But then,
No, sometimes you need some spice in
Yeah.
your life.
saja je.
Yeah, just for fun.
Perangai toxic, but no harm. It's harmless toxicity.
Harmless toxicity.
Harmless toxicity.
Wow.
like I don't mean it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I know the answer to it, but
Yes.
just sometimes you just
Like,
want
you need
that.
to hear it, right?
Yeah. It's a girl's thing. Sorry,
it's
deal
a
with
good-
it.
Yeah. Correct. It's true. Agreed. Be safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kita just macam toxic like that lah. But harmless.
Harmless.
Okay,
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
So when you say like, okay, the guy insists to split or whatever, okay. Then what do you think about, okay, example now you're married, right? Then like, when it comes to, okay, how do I say this? Like the husband is just, I see this around on TikTok a lot. Like the husband is just earning, example like normal basic pay.
Okay.
Okay, let's say 3K lah.
Yeah, 3K. Then the girl earn like 7K a month, that kind of shit. Yeah,
Understand.
and then the husband like, oh, you bayar, you gaji lebih besar dari I, that
Faham.
kind. Then
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
from my POV,
Ni married tau. If
Yeah,
you're married,
yeah,
married.
from my POV, you still have to provide no matter what
Yeah.
because that is your responsibility. You know, is it called nafkah?
yeah,
technically,
nafkah.
yeah.
Nafkah,
It
right,
is. Yeah.
So it's part of your responsibility to pay for everything lah, for the house bills, the necessities. But for the ones, if
Yeah.
she, okay, this is my POV lah. If he's earning 3K and then she's earning 7K, he pays for all the necessities, house bill, medicine, food, whatever. But then everything that is a want, macam handbag,
Yeah.
ke apa, then that one terpaksa. I mean with monthly also masih kasih
Yeah,
kan.
yeah.
But that one like sikit lah, cause
Yeah.
obviously he's 3K mah.
Yeah.
So anything extra macam nak Chanel ke, nak
Tu dia beli
Louis
sendiri.
Vuitton
Yeah.
ke,
Yeah.
itu
Kau punya pasal lah.
Yes.
Understand.
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah. It is it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. But at the end of the day, I feel like, talking about like financial capabilities in a marriage is very important.
Yeah,
Mm.
it is.
It's like when your expectations and like don't match, problem.
Yeah.
You need to be able to understand and compromise each other.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like as long as it is being communicated well, I think it's fine. Even though like if let's say the wife is earning 7K and then the husband is earning like 2.5, let's say. But if he is fulfilling all his duties, then I don't see an issue with it. Yeah, I mean, kudos to the wife. Yeah. Then the wife can I don't know, do whatever she wants with that money. It's her money, what?
Yeah,
Correct.
correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it still doesn't change the fact that the husband's duty is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if as a guy, do you feel like kecil hati like, oh, my wife is earning more than me, but I only earn this much?
As a guy personally, are you inferior to that?
Yeah.
I don't think I will. I think a lot of other guys will. But for me personally, I don't think I will because I mean, it's my fault. What?
Okay.
Like, you know, like all of us have different educational background, different hobbies and
Yeah.
interest in the career that you want to go for, right? So if my career is so far 3K, hers is 7K, then good for her. As
Yeah,
long as
yeah.
she loves me, then I'm okay.
Yeah lah. Facts.
Correct.
Yeah. I wouldn't have any issue also lah.
I wouldn't have any issue.
As long as everyone's happy
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
chasing whatever
But-
they want.
As long as she is okay with me just providing the necessities
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not asking for more, then I can. Then okay lah. Yeah. If she asking for more, then I be like, alamak.
Susah.
Yeah.
I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
If
Correct.
the bank got like a wife loan, then sure.
Your
you
wife
know?
loan.
Like car
With no
loan, house
interest.
loan kan.
With no interest.
With no interest.
Yeah. Bank, my wife asking for Louis
Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton. Sorry. I don't even know the brand. Then baru ambil loan lah. So yeah.
Ambil loan dan sanggup
Ambil loan
Wow.
je sanggup
Just for a handbag then.
Wife dah minta, nak buat macam mana?
Tu wife the problem je
Yeah,
lah.
Itu
exactly.
punya problem.
Not understanding of the household income. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on lah. Oh, dah habis eh?
Dah. Actually,
wow.
wait. I do have some more. You want me to give some more or not?
Sure.
I can.
Last one lah.
Nice one lah. Wait, I got two more. Hold on. Let me choose.
Which one better?
Oh, okay. Yes, this is more, I would say, I don't know whether it's a red or green flag. If your partner cares about what other people think of them. When your partner cares too much about what other people think of them, is that a red or a green flag?
Too much eh?
Yeah, like macam, for example, give me a scenario. Okay, let's say you are out with your partner and then you do a silly dance. Stop, don't.
Oh.
You're embarrassing me.
Something I would
Some
do.
people are like that.
Yeah,
Something I would do.
Yeah, something I would do. That's the
I
thing.
That one reflect to me.
For me, if the girl is like macam joking, macam, don't lah, then okay lah. But if it's like serious kan, then like macam
Red flag,
bad mood lah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
understand.
I won't see it as a red flag lah. It's more of like bad mood saya. But don't have fun.
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay, but then is that context.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because I even things like, for example, okay, going to a wedding, okay, when you're married, for example, or when you're engaged, you want to go to a friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Let's say it's your friend's wedding. He doesn't know your friend. Okay, and then like he decides to wear something that you don't like. And then you be like, hey, come on change this not their style please I need to make sure
You look
Yeah,
good
you
in
look
front
good
of them.
in front of
Yeah.
them, for me, that kind.
I think that's okay.
Apa yang that's okay?
Like, because first time tak jumpa kan. I think that's okay. Because like, you're trying, how say macam, first of all, it's a wedding. So you have to dress properly.
Correct.
And like, you are just trying to macam take care of yourself and your partner, I guess. In a way.
Protect both your image.
Yeah.
Faham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think
that
I'm
one is
okay with
fine.
that also.
But it's a red flag if
If it's a red flag when it comes to, because if it's a wedding, I think it's okay. But if it's macam like nak keluar semua, then like asal you pakai macam gini?
control lah.
Yeah,
everything.
control like
Kau people say everything so people
yeah,
say.
exactly. Why you act like this?
Later
Everything.
people say.
Yeah, exactly. Then that one is red flag.
Ah.
Macam,
Understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you just want to be yourself.
yeah,
Like, stop
exactly.
control. Like,
yeah,
stop micromanaging me.
Macam like, okay, can you don't be so loud or thing like stop macam.
Can you walk properly?
Yeah, can you
Don't
walk
slide
properly?
your
Yeah,
feet.
please don't drag your
Don't
feet.
wear this bag, that kind. You know, like that
Understand.
one a bit too much.
Moderately is okay.
Yeah,
Too
reasonably.
much, reasonably is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, too much is no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all for my red and green.
Alright, moving on. Last year, right, there was this TikTok that came out in Malaysia. So this Malaysian girl, basically, she was saying her opinion on something, and then let's say a majority of the netizens at Malaysia, they were against her. There were some that is with her, but then most of it is against her lah. So let me just play the TikTok for you all.
Okay, let's watch.
Yeah.
Let's watch. Are we gonna add this? Oh no.
I just
Okay.
Question is, what can a woman bring to the table? The answer, I bring nothing to the table unless he wants me to bring another man who needs nothing from me. You want to hear sangat-sangat kan? What I bring to the table? Yeah, here's your answer. A woman can be invited to the table as the guest of honor And that's it. She can bring herself. If a man needs you to bring something else, then he's not a man who deserves company. He needs to go back to the drawing board until he can afford something besides a potluck. We're not pygmies.
So basically, what she's saying is that if somebody or a guy were to ask her, what do you bring to the table? Her answer will be simply herself.
Nothing. Yeah,
Like she doesn't give you anything. She is the price. Okay. So obviously there were other people who replied to her TikTok. So this is one of the responses.
Okay, I bukan pick me, tapi I sangat tak setuju bila perempuan cakap lelaki tak boleh tanya diorang what do they bring to the table, sebab kewujudan diorang dalam relationship tu is enough. Dalam relationship, it's about give and take. You cannot take, but you don't want to give anything. Ya, kalau setakat muka cantik, berlambat lagi orang muka cantik tau. Benefits yang both parties kena dapat ni, dalam law pun ada, faham tak? Maksudnya kalau you nak buat kontrak, contoh you nak beli rumah, you sebagai pembeli apa you dapat? You dapat rumah. Lepas tu penjual dapat apa? Dapat duit. So kena ada consideration. Dua-dua parties kena dapat benefit. So you cannot just be you. Senang.
Yeah. So basically, for this response
that's
pula,
one camp.
yes.
What's
So
the other camp?
the other camp is like, we are the price. We shouldn't be giving anything.
People
So
who
basically,
agree
what this person said, just to translate in English a bit, what do I bring to the table is that it has to be a give and take situation.
Yeah.
So let's say you buy for the household groceries, I give you food. You buy for me a house, I'll make it a home for you. That kind of things. Or like you give me money, I give you love, I give you the comfort, that kind of stuff. So it's a give or take situation where both parties are happy with what they receive, but at the same time what they are given what they gave lah. Sorry, yeah. So what are you guys, korang punya thoughts on this? Like, if a guy were to ask you, what do you bring to the table?
So Raudah, what do you bring to the table?
Right. What do you
I
bring to the
bring
table?
the table. I bring tablecloth.
Correct. I bring the chair. I bring all the other things to put on top.
What table you want? Stainless steel?
What
Because
quality
if,
of table?
Because if a lady were to ask a guy, the guy obviously the response would be a
Yeah.
typical husband
Yeah.
things. But then if a guy were to ask you this, what would you answer?
Oh, facts, I think I might answer that. I'll bring the
Apa?
table.
Yeah, but then it's a joke lah. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
if he was serious at the point of time, macam, okay, before we get married, I just want to know
What do you bring to
what
the
do
table?
you bring to the table for our future that is coming because I don't want to be the one just giving, but not receiving anything. You know?
I see. You have to answer first.
Thoughts like which camp are we on
Mm-hmm. Or which side you agree more to a certain extent? Okay, kira social studies.
I would agree more with the part that relationship is a give and take. It's a
Same.
give and take. And if I was asked, honestly, what do I bring to the table? If it's someone that, if the conversation is being brought upon during like something serious, I'm okay to answer that. I'm not offended. Like
Yeah.
why would I be offended? I feel like if I'm offended means I literally cannot bring anything to the table.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
No, but
Like-
you bring yourself.
Yeah lah. But
You are
but
the prize.
exactly. Then you have to describe lah. In what way are you the prize? You can't just say that you bring nothing to the table.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if I'm the prize, I will say my good qualities that I know for a fact I can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you need support, I'll give you the support you need. That's something
Okay,
that you bring
that
to
is
the table.
at least something
Yeah.
that you're giving.
So I don't think I'll be offended, but if it's like a first date thing and then and this guy asks, okay, fine, so I'm rich, I got all this job and everything. What you bring to the table? That one I would say I answer like in a rude way also. But if it's an actual like proper intellectual conversation to have with someone you are actually considering to marry, I think it's fine to ask. It's okay.
Yeah. I think it's okay. It makes like what the girl said, the relationship is a give and take thing. Like not only one person can be doing the job. I mean, like even when it comes to religion also, they got say your duties as a wife, what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
and
not like you don't do anything.
Yeah,
what,
exactly. Yeah, and they like both the husband and the wife have their own duties to do in the marriage.
Wow, this one will bring up deep topics when you bring this up
Yeah.
with your partner.
Then it's fair. It's only fair for someone to ask that, lor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like going on to her last point about it's fair for someone to ask that, right? I feel like if you know the person enough, you don't even need to ask that already in the first place.
Because you already
You
know
already know.
subconsciously.
Yeah, you already know what this person brings to the table. Why must you ask?
Yeah.
Right? It's like an unnecessary question lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know the person deep enough, then there isn't a need to ask that question, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to, talk to your partner about this, but then in secret, Inthemoment is offering a love at its core package.
Oh my god. Really, banking on that, if you guys want to see actual deep conversations between relationships, not just couples, you guys can just check out our Love at its Core series in the Office YouTube channel.
Yep.
We already created a separate playlist for that. And we are hoping to release more episodes, hopefully, of more different kinds of relationships, not just couples.
Correct.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept where they have to like look at each other and they have to release their heart out to each other, but the other person cannot hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I think it's like quite comfortable lah for them to
Voice out.
out their emotions.
Yeah. It's a very I would say a very touching session. Like, the amount of times I cried behind the camera while things are rolling. I'm just like, so sad. This is so sad. But yes, it's so nice to see how like couples really express themselves when they are being put in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Pom 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 pom. Okay, this is what you're gonna hear later lah. Okay, next episode.